Hi, I don't look very good. I know that. I can't talk about the fumes or anything. All I can say right now is I witnessed. Okay, let's plug our ears because this shit never ends here. I want to stay focused and I can't take any more of this crap in this area. Um, I witnessed the owner, Thelma, she claims to be, upstairs on floor 3 with another man. Certain it was one man, but there possibly could have been two. I witnessed them sneaking up and down as silent as possible for a good hour. I witnessed means I witnessed. I was standing by my door, and all these things. Okay, we'll get into what I witnessed in the cross examination later. I solidly witnessed the terrorism going on with these people. They're convinced they have big time federal and sheriff protection, county sheriff from the state of Florida. Okay, now there's more states involved. They're coastal states, but I can't talk about it. It's really fucking dangerous, the shit I moved into in here. Remember, they listed an ad on Craigslist. This is despicable what the city of Washington has done to me. I'm suing everybody I can see and think of right now. There's so many people. There's Verizon Wireless. There's a lot of companies that signed up for a big, big lawsuit. All right. But we're going to start with tenant court. We know that. I know that. Sorry, I say funny words. My ears are plugged. I'm going to keep them plugged because there's no point to risking this. I want to make sense. I don't want to get interrupted by heinous noise that these animals in DC can't stop generating. By the way, I can't say where or who, but there's a really loud, inebriated, wasted on alcohol and wasted on substances. Another party. Woo, woo. So it's disgusting here. Party. All right, so let's keep to the point. Um, I witnessed what I just described. That female who claims to own this place, who has yet to give me a legal address. I can't make any comments on this stuff. Okay? Nope, not allowed. Um, Upstairs, up there, after I heard a major incident in the room over my room that I call the murder room because I witnessed fucking homicides in there with no doubt. All right, so it was so massive and fast and furious and sharp and out of nowhere. I'm really certain I witnessed another freaking homicide. And that, if I'm correct, was done with a weapon. Now, nobody went in there. They were tiptoeing up and down the stairs, and I heard one tiptoe up there. Then I heard this pow, and the ceiling almost cracked. Everything almost cracked, like I have described when people go down up there. And then it was dead fucking silent. There was no body up there after that. And I sat here and I watched everybody, man. I'll talk about that. Cross-examine me later what I mean. And within 10-minute range, they started sneaking up the stairs. That female and another man certainly did. They didn't want me to know they were up there. And they weren't in the murder room. They were all standing or somewhere but right around the room conjunct to the murder room where I had just heard another, what I believe, fucking assault, possibly homicide. After I heard the possible homicide, there was no noise. There was nobody the fuck up there after. It was silent as freaking lambs. The only humans and people I can testify I heard were these obvious suspects in this house in the room next door. Now, after that, what I heard them clearly do is start stuffing stuff into the wall. They did it in front of my fucking face. They were up there for a good 40 minutes after that incident, and they started stuffing lots of things into the wall. Where's the wall? Cross-examine me. Cross-examine me later, dude, because I'm not going to start trying to do this with my ears plugged. You clearly heard them. It's the wall in my room. I've tried, and I have already drawn diagrams and filmed. I've done it. I can't go back and do it right now. I clearly heard them. They had a work project from the room where that female that left dead, and the dead woman, the DOA terrorist, they were there stuffing stuff in the wall from up there, stuffing it down. Oh, it was clear as day. And when I went out there, they started going, ha, 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 ha. And they would murmur, and they were talking. You could tell they were standing close enough to each other to talk quiet. They didn't want to talk very loud. The whole time they were up there, they were talking really quiet. You couldn't hear them, dude, unless you stood by the door when in the hallway. They didn't want to be fucking detected up there. And they were up there for a good fucking hour, all super secret, all super quiet. Nobody can hear us. Let's tiptoe up and down the stairs. Do you realize how many people I have witnessed come in here and tiptoe up and down those stairs? It's becoming a practical joke, and this woman just did it in front of my face yesterday with this big, ridiculous sleeping cap on. Big, black, gigantic sleeping cap on her head. Okay, so I'll talk about it later. Cross-examine me how I witnessed, because I was physically near them and I witnessed it, bros. I witnessed them do other things too, but I'm not allowed to talk about it. I'm only allowed to talk about the incident and then what they did. And then later on, I put my fan on, which was right by my wall. I'm surpassing a lot of evidence, but this is fine. Let's just do this under 10 minutes. And there was all this garbage that was shooting out from the wall and from my freaking fan and from that wall, that area. That's what I always say. There's stuff and garbage everywhere. And then my cats dragged all this garbage down the stairs this morning. So everything I say is corroborated and verified. They're doing a lot of terrorism right in front of my face, working with the cops, thinking if I say anything, I'll just be arrested and hauled out of here. Like, they've got it made here, huh? Yeah, okay. Okay, you go ahead and prove you do. Keep proving to me you do. That you have it made in the shade. This is your terror cell and you can't be stopped. So then they left after they were done doing all this criminal felony shit up there. I'm going back now because I turned my fan on after they had left and vacated the premises. I turned my fan on a good hour after they had left. So the garbage was sitting in the wall and just all ripe, and just you turn on the fan and so it's garbage shooting in my room. The stench of it, and because my fan was right by the wall. I'm not going to describe this on video. Cross-examine me later. I would love it if someone did. Now I had no garbage in my room. I don't have any. I took it out yesterday, dude. This is astonishing, these people. So there was no garbage. I know they stuffed it in the wall. I've said this, and I'm not going to keep going back. So anyway, so when they left the crime scene up there after doing felony crime in front of my face, they all tiptoed down like a gang of people. Tiptoe, tiptoe, tiptoe. You don't hear them up and down up there, no. But when they're on floor one and everywhere else, it's a big show. It's a big spectacle. Hear us, see us, film us, talk about us, put us on the fucking Facebook. Okay, well, you are today. You're on Facebook today. All right, goodbye.